Hi everyone, today's video is all about the brand new Charlotte Tilbury foundation. A full coverage foundation with a flawless, matte, long lasting finish. So here's the thing for me, I don't like a full coverage foundation on my skin. It doesn't work. I'm very dry. It doesn't maybe always come across, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm very dry. I've got a lot of dry patches and I've got a lot of pores, big pores in my nose, and full coverage just highlights everything. And I've got lines under my eyes and here, and anything full coverage just sits in the lines and just makes it more obvious. And I don't like a matte finish for that reason. I like more of a dewy finish. I have tried full coverage foundations in the past. I did try, for example, the Fenty one. Lovely foundation, great on young skin, really oily. It's beautiful, it looks really flawless on me. No, it doesn't work on a 40-something-year-old woman with lines and dry skin. It doesn't work. As I ordered the shades online using the shade finder, I wanted to try one for myself, which I'm usually shade 2 fair in the Light Wonder. So I've done the wee thing on our website, it tells you what to do, and that came up, I think it was a 3 neutral? No, 3 warm, which I didn't actually know if I was what. I thought I was quite neutral or actually quite cool tone, but I don't know anyways. So it's number 3 warm that's come up for me. I mean, look at that, the packaging. You know I'm a sucker for packaging, especially Charlotte Tilbury, that is beautiful. It's a glass bottle, it's just so pretty on your dressing table. I don't like glass bottles in my kit though. One, I'm worried they're going to smash, and they're heavy. So I get a whole range of these, because the Armani ones like that, they're glass, they're a bit smaller, but they're glass. And they just, they're heavy in my kit. It's enough to carry about. At least the Light one does a plastic bottle, which is quite good in that way. It's lightweight, but it's gorgeous. And I got the shade, the most popular shade I use in my kit for everyone else is shade 6 in the Light Wonder. So I've done the match finder and it told me to get 5.5, I think it was. I can't find the box to see what it was, but I think it was 5.5. And I used it yesterday. I got a chance to use it yesterday with my friend. She usually, when I do her makeup, we always go for the Armani Luminous Silk. And I said it'd come, do you want to try it? And she was up for that, to give it a try. So I said, give me some feedback, what it lasted, what it's like. So got a bit of feedback. I don't always use a primer. Sometimes I think you can have too much products in your skin and you don't get that lasting effect. So I thought I'm going to try this without, just to see what it's like, and it lasted all night. She said it was lovely. It looked lovely on. She loved it because it didn't highlight under here, she said. Sometimes she finds the foundations can highlight any areas under here. She said it didn't. It went on lovely. Her skin looked really nice, and it's not too mattifying. It still had a wee bit of a glow to it, but not as dewy as the Light Wonder. Everybody has said it's amazing. I've watched all these like Pixie Woo, Matte, I want to say Matte Gloss, it's not, is it? Oh, I can't think, oh, you know the one I mean. It's not Matte Gloss. If it works on my dry skin, great. I definitely get some more in my kit. That's me ready now to put the foundation on. I've cleansed, put some moisturiser on, and I've put primer on one half of my face, just to see if it applies a little bit differently. I'm not doing it to see how long it lasts, because as I say, I already know it lasts all day, and I'm not going to have it on for that long, but it's just to see if I can see a difference when I apply it. I do usually personally wear the Professional primer, the Benefit one, because of my pores, but because this foundation is meant to be good for pores and not highlight them, I don't want to use that. I don't see the point of that. I'd rather not use it. But I've just put the normal Tatcha, the Silk Canvas primer on one side, so let's give this a shot. So see, this is the shade 3 Warm. So I'm just going to take one little pump of it. I don't think you need much at all. I can feel it. That's it. So I've just put that amount on. Shade, I can't tell yet what it's going to be like, so I'm going to just put it on with my fingers first. Okay, so you can see that going on. Shade wise, I'm not sure if that's for me or not. I can't, oh well, no, once it's blended in actually, it's not too bad. So it's got on really nice. See, I'm just using my hands. I'll fit in with a brush later, but I thought I'd just do that first. So see, that was just the one pump that I've used. I'll put a bit more just down this side of my face. I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to see what's going on here. So this is where I get the pores, so let's see what happens. And on my nose as well. So I'll do the other side now. So this is the side that I've put the primer on. I actually feel like it's going on a little bit smoother on this side with the primer on. Don't know if that's because of the primer or not, or it's maybe just warming up now, I don't know, but I certainly feel that it's going on better at this side. So that's good coverage. That is quite a full coverage. It's not as full to me, it's not looking as full as the Armani, not the Armani, the Danessa Rix. That's totally full coverage, that. So this isn't looking that full. So it's went on really nice. And that's me just using it dries quite quickly. If you do have to work a wee bit fast with it. And as I say, it has went on nicer on this side. I feel it's went on smoother on this side with the primer. So let's have a look. Okay, so this is where I get my dryness as well. So I'm trying to look as close as possible. Definitely better with the primer on, I think, at that side. So my pores, yeah, they're not as, I mean, I can still see my nose, but they're not as highlighted, like they're not as open, if that makes sense. And what I'll do now is I've got the one coat, just to build it up. So see, that's great. That for me, that would be enough. I would stop there. I wouldn't need any more on. But just for the sake of this, let's put some more on. Just wipe it off now. So I'll do another pump, just one more pump. That size. And I'm going to use a brush now, just to see what it's like going on with the brush as well. Just build it up a bit. So looks going on nice with that. I'll put my eyes as well because that's the area. So it says it's good for fine lines, and that's where I have some fine lines. So again, preferring this side. And let's just see what that's like. That's building it up now. Yeah, this is quite nice. It's got that kind of nice finish to it. It's not too matte. I think it does dry a bit matte though, but it's not too matte. I don't know if you can see. Right, so let me just have another look at it. I like it. It's looking really nice. The shade, surprisingly, is actually quite good. It did look a bit, I wasn't sure, but actually, once it's on, it's quite good. So I still do feel, it's my nose, I can still see the pores in my nose. But in saying that, they're not as bad as what they usually are. So maybe it's maybe not going to get rid of it completely, but it is just, you know, it has minimised them though. They're not, you know, it's not get rid of them. That would be a miracle product, that, but you know, it's certainly minimised them, and I'm really liking the finish on it. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's a really nice finish. Try to look up as close as possible to see it in my dry areas and stuff like that, and I get dryness there. I mean, it's you know, it's not sticking to the, you know, if I'd used, you know, other foundations that are more full coverage, they stick and they just make that look really a lot worse, but it's not making it look worse. You know, it's still got the dry skin there, but it's not making it, it's not highlighting it or making it look worse. And I think my lines do seem a bit less. Maybe just my imagination there. It's not sitting in my lines the way some foundations do, so it's good. So far I'm quite impressed with that. It's got a lovely finish to it. You can see that there, obviously, with the light coming in at that side, but there too, it's got that nice finish. It does dry quickly though, as I said, so I actually think I prefer it with a brush. Hi everyone, that's me back now. I just want to show you the finished look. I just put a wee bit of eyeshadow on, a bit of blusher and highlighter and stuff just to complete the look. I have to say I'm loving the foundation now. I wasn't sure, as I was applying it, I wasn't sure about it, and I could still see like bits of dry, not a lot, but I could still see certain areas. I think, as I said earlier, I think I was expecting a miracle product that's going to get rid of everything. You know, there maybe isn't such a thing. I did put another coat on. I felt another layer on just to give it a bit more coverage. So I just felt I needed that wee bit more. And I have to say, I mean, it's getting close. I mean, I've got highlighter and stuff on there, but oh, I really like it. I really do like it. I would go out like this. I'd be quite comfortable. The colour match is pretty good. I mean, it's, you know, it's not perfect, but then I've got a white top on as well. Sometimes that reflects back as well, sort of on my neck and that. But really pleased with it. I just can't believe it's so good. You know, as I say, if you go close up, you can see that, and you can still, but my pores, it's definitely minimised them. My lines and that, they're not as much. I didn't put any concealer on. I just wanted to complete the look and come back with a wee bit of feedback. As I say, I wasn't 100% sure at the time. I was a bit like, oh, I don't know. I liked it, but I just wasn't 100% sure. But now that I've took some photos and that, I've had time to look at it properly in the mirror, I really, really like it. It's definitely going in my kit. It's a thumbs up for that. If you've got dry skin, I still advise prep as much as you can. Exfoliate first. And especially dry areas, as much prep, much moisturiser as you can. I did feel it went on. I don't see any difference really now with the sides. So the one with the primer, no, maybe the primer side is a little bit kind of more, I don't know, silky. So yeah, it depends. But I would maybe, for myself, I would probably use a primer with drier skin. Maybe if you've got oily skin, I don't think you need a primer with it. But that, you know, that side, I maybe do prefer that side. So that's it. So big thumbs up for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush Flawless Foundation. So definitely be putting more of that in my kit. So thanks for watching. Thanks, bye.